Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th and final episode of Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san, or Skill Teaser Takagi. So, in the last episode, we had some cat playing, some portrait drawing, and we had Nishikata actually succeeded in making Takagi blush. Not that I think he even really realized it, he kinda ran off because it was a bit of a double-edged sword attack. He embarrassed himself quite a bit as well. But I think that definitely was worth it to finally do that. So yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. That's right, Nishikata's looking at you. Or are you just looking at him? Yeah, she's straight up stealing glances at Nishikata. Bit of a change of pace. A love letter. Like I saw the heart sticker, so. But it had a heart sticker, I'm sure I saw it. I like the idea of a love letter better, so I'm sticking with that. Hey, she has her priorities straight. Exactly. You have something against friendship? I know, right? Is Takagi gonna write you a letter? Where's the fun in that? Yeah, I'm sure you don't. I think it may have triggered someone. Nice English textbook. Looks very professional. Oh, she's much more than an ordinary girl. Yeah, it looks like you got a love letter as well. Don't make a scene in the classroom though. I know you're excited, but interesting response. But yeah, as we established, all the girls are doing it, so a love letter writing boom. They said they weren't love letters, but they're pretty much love letters. You turn around every time. He just never learns his lesson. It's fun how this kind of pull all the unimportant characters off screen. They never actually went to the beach in the show, did they? I was hoping we would get something like that, but most thing we got was that one pool episode, which was nice, I'll admit. Fitting title. And yeah, you can't say it's a love letter when it has that heart sticker. Like, yes, it's a love letter at that point. Just a more stealthy one. Well, you could read it and find out. Was again one way to find out. Don't even know what it says yet, and you're already trying to blame somebody. You mean there's other girls in the show besides Takagi? What is this nonsense? Oh, nothing. Just ignore me. Wow. Nice job playing it off. Excellent poker face there. How stupid does he think Takagi is? Because reading it's more of a challenge this way. Why do I have so many questions? It's perpetually read, dude. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Yeah, of course. Because, you know, Takagi is the only girl that interacts with him, so who else would do it, really? uh, You're so full of it. Well, yeah, I think it was Blink. Although I personally wouldn't want to read it while she's watching me. That would make it so much more embarrassing. It'd be funny if it literally just said "I love you" in big letters in English. She really does just make the best faces. That makes it sound even more like a confession. I mean, could be both. He keeps coming back to that. Just straight up asks her what kind of answer is he expecting from that. uh, you could just read it and find out. Good luck. Doki doki. Yes. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Not quite the love letter he was hoping for, but, you know, maybe she'll do the confession during the walk home. Again, where's the fun in that? I know, right? That is a big part of it as well. You know, the teasing aspect. He always acts so surprised every time. Like this is the first time she's ever teased him. First day of school in the last episode, why not? Yes. Yes, good job. So I guess we had a bit of a time skip. What, Nichikata? He wouldn't fit in there anyway. There he is. Nishikata. Yeah. Of course, rather than a time skip, probably a flashback, you know. Is more the impression I'm getting. Well, clearly Nishikata shall sit next to Takagi. Don't worry, you'll get to know one person pretty well. I don't know why I thought it was a time skip. It was clearly a flashback, but, you know, I'm tired, leave me alone. Yeah, oh my god, a girl's talking to me. What am I supposed to say in this situation? Nice hair. Was an interesting thing to say. Yes, truly an invaluable treasure. Of course it was. That's how it goes. No surprises there. Yeah, there she is. So she's late this time. Yes, well, already blushing. He was busy reading 100% Unrequited Love. This is gonna be our first ever teasing on him. This first time. Their first time, rather. Yeah, because it involves her. That's why. Yep, there we go. That's why he said it was Takaki's fault. Of course, I don't know if he even knew Takaki was a girl. Wow, dude. No wonder she found it was so entertaining to tease you with a reaction like that. And besides just, you know, the convenience of you being in close proximity in class, so the perfect target for teasing, pretty much. You made her cry. Yes. Little does he know how much she will tease him in the coming days. Yes, eventually he'll be up to like 10,000 push-ups. And he'll have arms that put most bodybuilders to shame. Don't hurt yourself, man. Too bad Takaki's not here to kiss it, make it feel better. Don't make a mess, dude. Wow. Nope, is she gonna be right behind you? That'd be funny. There she is. I don't know why, I feel like my mood goes up a little bit every time Takagi comes on screen. Well... But of course they'll sit next to each other, I mean, it's destined to happen. What kind of series would this be if they didn't sit next to each other? Well, don't interrupt me and I'll say it. Wow. Didn't sound very convincing. You could just say, you know, you're worried about being separated from her. In some ways, like long distance teasing. Yes. You know you feel the same way, but you can't actually say it. Yeah, he's always in the back. Yeah, that's a big question. Oh. Well. So, you gonna try trade numbers with somebody? Just go to the guy who next to Taki and say, hey, I'll give you 1,000 yen if you switch seats with me. Yeah. Well, arranged seating, you never get what you want, really. At least that's random. I mean, some teachers will just straight up deliberately separate students that are close friends to avoid talking in class problems. And that's the worst. You sound so excited about this. She's gonna be the new Takagi and tease him every day. Well, you say that, but... Is he gonna be saying next to Takagi? No, he's over there, okay. Wow. There's your chance, Nishikata. That he just gave you a legitimate reason. Did you not listen? Yes, you want to sit there. Though, it's gonna be more difficult to tease when you're that close to the teacher, but still, you'll be next to Takagi. But you might have to give a legitimate reason to make this trade work. That's his legitimate reason? Oh, wow. You already missed your chance. At least they, you know, misery loves company. Man, he even threw an excuse and everything. Is this a dream? My beloved Takagi is sitting next to me again, just like the good old days. So she really did go back there. I was about to say that's a possibility, but I didn't think she would switch. Okay, so it was a double switch, that's... But yeah, that makes sense. If you're short, you want to be in the front of the class. That's a legitimate reason. Yep, he tried to switch with him, but, you know, couldn't. This is even better since they're in the back of the class again. Yeah, it had nothing to do with my love for you. What are you talking about? Don't look at me like that. It makes it harder to lie. I just want to show off my new muscles. Right, yeah, that. I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't just keep it forever, but maybe she's missed it. How could she possibly forget that? uh... Oh, I watched it very well. After what I've done to it, I needed to. Yes. You know, everything. I look forward to you continuing to tease me into the future. Into the possible but unlikely season 2. Oh, he included a note. What was I gonna say? Oh, just, yeah, simple thank you. Is she blushing again? I wanna believe she's blushing into her pillow. Not that we'll ever know, because she's blocking her face. Yeah, very nice song. Actually gave me chills the second I started playing. Yeah, pretty good way to end off the series. That was a very cute reaction from Takagi, even if we really couldn't see her face. Her wonderful, cute face. Been whilst I've watched an anime where just one character carried it so much. Like, you could have replaced Nijikatsu with pretty much anyone else and it wouldn't have made the series any worse. Yeah. Yep, that's the blush we got last episode. Yeah. The episode 1 Eraser. So that was the 12th and final episode of Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san. And this episode, apparently the girls are kind of having a letter writing boom going on at the school. So naturally this means Takagi has to take advantage of it as well, and wrote a letter to Nishikata, because it's a perfect opportunity to tease him, so why would you not take it? And yeah, he pretty much sat there for quite a while upon noticing the letter, wondering what he should do about it, even though, you know, the only obvious solution is to just read it and find out. He still was able to delay that quite a bit. And yeah, he kind of convinced himself that it was possibly a love letter, or it was possibly just her teasing him. There was various possibilities, but she ended up opening it and it was just, hey, want to walk home together? So, you know, a little bit anticlimactic for him, but he's like, well, you could have just asked me that normally, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the letter writing. It's a big thing now, so clearly does not get it. But yeah, and obviously the letters look even more like love letters because, like I said, the heart sticker there, like that's deliberately making it look like a love letter. Like you can't really make it look more like a love letter without going over the top than that, really. We actually got a flashback to their first meeting, like, the first day of school. And Nishikata was apparently late because of Takagi, because of a lost item, I believe it was. And yeah, he ends up sitting next to Takagi, and she very quickly realizes that he's a very fun person to tease, so that's why she does so, for the rest of their life. Now we flash back to modern day, and the new issue was seats changing, which means whenever that happens, yeah, you have to worry about being separated from the people you're sitting next to, which was definitely a concern for Nishikata and also the other couple, whose names I don't really remember because they're not in the series that much. But Nishikata was separated from Takagi. She got the front center seat, he was more in the back. Now, the one dude didn't like his seat, and Nishikata was about to take advantage of this and say, hey, you can switch with me, I have poor eyesight anyway, so I should probably sit up front. But somebody beat him to the punch. However, Takagi was able to switch seats with the one girl that was sitting next to Nishikata, who was also very much not happy with her seating arrangement. So, in the end, not only did they get to sit next to each other again, but once again in the back of this class, which, it's a big advantage, which, the other couple is up front, so, the amount of flirting they'll be able to do during class is more minimal. So, yeah, it pretty much ended as perfectly as it really could, which, I figured would be the case. It'd be far too sad if Nishikata and Takagi were truly separated in class. Like, what kind of series would this be then? We would have much less classroom scenes, which, for a school-side anime, would just be unimaginable. So that scene did end off with Nishikata finally being able to give Takagi her handkerchief, which she obviously brought home, and when she unraveled it, a little note came off, when she was laying in bed. And the note just said, Dear Takagi, thank you, pretty much, very simple, which we got a very cute reaction from Takagi upon that. Like, definitely, I'd say one of the cutest reactions from her we've gotten in the series. Just hiding her face on her pillow, which I do kind of wish she didn't do, or that she had a transparent pillow, which, that would have been better, because we could have actually seen her face then, but oh well. It was a nice way to end off the series. So, my thoughts on the series as a whole. I do believe how much you enjoy this show is heavily dependent on how much you enjoy Takagi as a character. Because like I said, she very much does carry the show. She really is the bread and butter of the show. Like Nishikata, really, he's kind of there. There isn't a huge amount to his character beyond being easy to read, fun to tease, just like that. But yeah, you have Takagi, who is just a very fun, cute, interesting character, and with one of my favorite voice actresses voicing her, and just anytime she was on screen, I could feel myself becoming slightly happier. I just loved every moment, every line she had, every moment she had on screen was just it was good. And overall, I did enjoy this series quite a bit. I think the only real criticism I could levy at it is just the formula of Takagi teasing Nishikata obviously gets a little bit repetitive because it kind of does, it kind of has the usual back and forth, Nishikata thinking he's going to get the edge on Takagi, or thinking that he's able to keep a secret from her, but the reality is she knew the thing all the time, and that that she's always going to outdo him teasing-wise. Though, obviously, he did get that one shot at him, at the end of he did get that one shot at her at the end of last episode, but, that's probably the only real downside to the series. But like I said, Takagi has always been a very fun, enjoyable character, so she did make those kind of repetitive scenes, enjoyable to watch regardless. And obviously, I'm not the biggest romance fan, really, so that's obviously a bit of a, a personal thing that will reduce enjoyment a little bit for the series more than it's, less than it could have been for me. But like I said, that's just a personal thing. That's not like really a problem with the show itself. But yes, overall, like I said, I did greatly enjoy this show. Even some of the side characters, like the three female side characters, Mina, Yukari, Sanaya, they were very enjoyable characters. I did say once that they could have their own spinoff and they could probably make that work. And they did have another couple, which they didn't really get a huge amount of screen time, so, you know, I could have taken or taken or left those two characters, since I think they only had maybe one or two scenes of any real substance in the show. And not like the three girl side characters who did get a decent amount of scenes to themselves. But yeah, for me, the series, it was a solid 8 out of 10, and if there ever is more of it, like another season, yeah, I will watch it, so. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.